The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everybody. My name is John Skees, and I'm the Director of Media for TAPS. Thank you for joining us today for this webinar on hotel booking with RedPin. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, but first I've got a couple of housekeeping items to address. So first things first, this webinar is being recorded. You will receive a follow-up email later this afternoon with a link to that recording and some other information. Second, if you have any questions as we go, please use the questions feature in the GoToWebinar interface. We will have a brief Q&A session at the end of the presentation, but if we can address your questions as they come up, we will. But don't worry if we don't get to it right away. We are going to address all the questions at the end. If you have any connection issues or trouble with the webinar, please also use that questions interface to get my attention, and I will help you as best I can. And lastly, I have my son in my lap today, so if you hear any noises, I apologize for that. From the TAPS office, we're joined today by Steve Prudhomme, TAPS Associate Director, and Will Dixon, who's in charge of our live broadcasts and a bunch of other things. He's going to help on the technical side today. Steve, I'm going to hand it over to you, and he's going to introduce our partners with RedPin and EventConnect. Steve?
Good morning. First of all, thank you for joining us on this TAPS webinar. We believe that this is something that hotel booking is going to be very important. It's always important, but especially this year, also a year where we have more responsibilities and less people to do it. And so it's important that we have partners that we can lean on to help us through and also to do things the most cost-effective way possible, as resources again are scarce, and again we look at it as a challenge. But we really do appreciate you guys joining us, and we appreciate our partnership with RedPin Travel and Kelly Ditta, who's partnered with EventConnect and has a very exciting program for you that'll make your life easier and also save you some money and save you some heartache. Kelly Ditta, I'll hand it over to you.
Great, thanks Steve, thanks John, and hello everyone. Some of you saw my commercial that we had on some of the previous webinars, or some of you may have worked with us last year. I'm thrilled that we're going into our our second year of our 5-year contract. And I am thrilled to announce, after working with TAPS last year and really understanding your needs, we have partnered with a fantastic new technology platform and a great support solution, EventConnect. So today on the call, we're going to sort of walk you through how to use that platform at a high level and sort of talk through the benefits there. So moving to the second page, I have Brandon from EventConnect, who's going to talk to a little bit more of the technology, and we have Abby, who's your dedicated account manager, and you'll hear more from her later. So briefly, some of the benefits of working with our platform. It is easily found on the TAPS website. Always, you don't have to try to remember where to find it. Just go to taps.biz, and there's on the top right resources, click down to hotel, and it'll take you straight to our booking link. On there right now, bear in mind, with COVID, it's a new world, so we're all kind of waiting for the official approval from TAPS, and obviously they're waiting on our destination regulations to officially put our group blocks up there. But some of the things you can find on our site, you'll be able to leverage. Basically, we have about 20,000 room nights that go around the city, around the state of Texas. And so if we're able to cultivate and put more through our collective buying power, then that helps us get better and better rates as we go along for all the state championships, and better terms, better cancellation terms, and those things that we definitely need. On that note, with COVID uncertainty, one of the other big things with working with our team is that my EventConnect team is fantastic. If for some reason the event does not go ahead and you have a block somewhere that you booked on your own, that hotel may not be as workable to cancel it. So with a powerful team behind you now and the buying power of TAPS behind you, that should not be a problem. We can help you in that capacity. The system you'll learn today, as Brandon walked you through it, is very easy. Even I can use it, and it's quite an easy one to use. So, and you'll have a dedicated team that is at your beck and call to work you. If you want them to book all your events for you, they can do it. And then I'm excited, we're also going to announce a new travel rewards program today, where you as individuals who are doing the bookings can benefit, or if your school does not allow the benefits of the travel rewards program, can go to your school for future bookings. So briefly on to the next slide, since I'm relying on Brandon to switch for me. Here is sort of a quick snapshot of all the hotel chains that we work with. So obviously many of you have your favorites and you have your own rewards programs that you are trying to accumulate points for all your hard work, as you should. So with these, between myself, who's been a corporate event planner for 3 decades, I'm aging myself, and my wonderful new partner, EventConnect, that's been around for around 7 years. And we have contacts at the national level with each one of these brands as well. So we've got a lot of buying power with them going forward, so we hope to get the best terms for everyone. So going to the next slide. Some of the methods just to highlight how you book. So many of you you might discover quickly that you've made it to the volleyball state championship or football or band finals, and you're like, oh no, I've got to quickly book. So you have a couple methods that we're going to walk you through today. You can either go straight onto that website that I said on TAPS, and you can just pick from one of our pre-negotiated group rates at a variety of hotels, and Brandon will show you how that shows you what the hotel is in correlation to the venue, the TAPS venue. Or you can schedule a meeting with Abby. We'll give you a link to her calendar at the end of this to book with her, and then just lay out to her your travel needs. Many times you might be booking just for your one sport or your own fine arts department, or there might be a dedicated person for the whole school for travel. She can kind of help you build out your plan so that you're managing that easily. We have a hotel booking platform with the group blocks are available, or you just go in and enter the date and the location, and it'll pull up the website with our hotel rates. So these are ones that if we have not set up a group block yet, you will obviously be able to quickly get individual rates that are not like last year. Last year I had Expedia rates and aggregated what they call OTAs. And many of those rates I found had too many service charges loaded into them, so I wasn't really pleased with some of those rates. But this year I'm thrilled. It's a hotel rate. Any individual parent, teacher, you can book it using yourself. And then today you'll learn a little bit about how to book your own group blocks. So if you don't want to use one of our blocks, you can actually use our site once you get really proficient at it, and it's easy. You don't even need to call Abby and the team. You can book it yourself. And then lastly, we encourage you to have parents and friends are welcome to use the site as well. We have a fantastic new TAPS partner, Hometown Ticketing. So to go to events, crossing our fingers, if we can actually have attendees come, we will have Hometown Ticketing where you can book your tickets online, your families can, and there'll be a direct link going straight to the hotel. So now rolling into Brandon is going to take you through first a few moments of why I selected EventConnect. With their wonderful reputation, they're about a 60 people agency out of Canada. So if you get a call from Canada, don't be alarmed. It's not spam. It's not someone trying to sell you a Ginsu knife. It's our wonderful team up there. But they have the most wonderful 99% positive booking experience, and that is so important. We treasure each of you, and we want this to be a smooth process. And more importantly, you guys can look like a hero and really help with these discounts. They're averaging about 20% off the average group rates through our site. So Brandon, I'll throw to you now if you want to sort of walk everyone through how each of you use the system, and then we'll come back to you at the end with answering of your questions.
Perfect. Thank you, Kelly, and good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Like Kelly said, calling from Canada. EventConnect is extremely thrilled to be partnered with RedPin and working with TAPS to ensure that our software is able to benefit your travel this year. So like Kelly said, I will be focused on bringing you through really what our technology and service side of the business will be able to offer you guys this year. So ease and efficiency with EventConnect. Like Kelly said, when you land from the TAPS website into our hotel page, this is what you would land on. A very friendly page here that will allow you to see all the events that we're offering. You can either search for your event or scroll through this list, and then you will select the Tournament Hotels tab on the right-hand side there for the event that you are traveling to. Once you select that link, you will land on what I call our interactive hotel feed. This feed is set up to get you as much information as possible to make an educated decision of where you want to stay based on your team's needs and hotel desires. You will find that there is a filter at the top that you can search your kind of needs and wants for a hotel, and also a map that will give you some great insight on where the hotels that we're offering are being offered in comparison to the venues in your area. Once you find the hotel that you are interested in staying at, you can click on that hotel card. Again, an interactive feed to give you more information about that specific hotel. So here you'll see what room types we're able to offer, the rate and the amenities being offered at that hotel, such as a pool, Wi-Fi, or even if breakfast is included in that group rate there. Once you've decided that this is the hotel for you, there is two options for you to then start securing the rooms. The first option here, you do see that white button is a book now. That's more if you're looking for maybe 1 or 2 rooms and you want to instantly book the rooms for your travel. However, if you are maybe not 100% on how many rooms you need, but you do know you're taking a larger group to a specific event, you can hit that red hold group rooms button there. That will allow you to begin the process of, again, putting a block of rooms on a courtesy hold in our system to your team or school's name there. So customizing your stay within the system here, we do know that every school is going to have a little bit of a different travel plan, and this is why our system has a huge benefit here. You don't have to pick up the phone and call anyone if you need to add an extra date before or after the event here. You do see that you can drop down those menus there and select the number of rooms that you would require each night. And again, you're not even required to, if you know you only need 5 rooms on the Wednesday, but then 10 rooms Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In this case, the system would allow you to do that. This also gives you some good insight on the right-hand side of the screen of how much you are saving by booking the rate through the system, as well as how much you would be expecting to pay each night at the hotel. Once you have that finalized, you'll move into this confirmation details and next step page. This is now confirming that you do have that courtesy hold on the rooms in our system. And now you will see a timer of how long those rooms are on hold. So again, this hold that we are walking through right now is free of charge, and the rooms would be in your team's name. The next step would be then to reserve, which we will get into on the next slide here. But really what this does is it, again, gives you the ability to just put some rooms aside, put them on hold, and when you do have your final confirmation details of what you actually need at the hotel, then you can go in and reserve those rooms. You will also notice on here that there is the direct link to share with teams. So if you are maybe setting up the group block, but then your parents or team members would be responsible for booking their room, it is very easy to share that link out and give them access to your team account that has been created in the EventConnect software for you. And again, giving everyone access to all these discounted rates. So no one in the TAPS family here can be left out or having to book on another platform. We do encourage everyone to be using the platform, teams, parents, grandma, grandpa included. So the next part that I'm going to get into here is how the technology is going to allow you to customize and confirm these reservations really easy. So again, we just went through the first part of putting those rooms on hold, and now is getting into really how you confirm those reservations before you travel to the event. So once you've decided on that hotel that you are interested in, Again, you will see all the details here, and you're going to want to hit that white button, Book Now. This will bring you to the page here where you can drop down the number of rooms you need and really customize the stay. You'll also notice here that there is the small deposit needed to hold your rooms until check-in. And really what this small deposit does is gives our end users a lot of confidence and protection in their reservations. So by putting in this deposit, we're able to get your information confirmed and over to the hotels, as well as with the deposit going down on the rooms, then the hotels are able to give us some very favorable cancellation policies to protect you guys, especially in the upcoming year environment that we are traveling in. And then there's just a quick screenshot of confirming your reservation, a standard easy credit card process here. And again, just confirming what you would pay at the hotel, as well as what you're going to pay today. And then a really nice part, especially for while I'm speaking to athletic and fine arts directors here, is that the software gives you your own team manager dashboard or team profile in our system, which gives you a lot of tools and abilities to kind of manage your team very quickly. The biggest feature I love on this page for you guys would be the click reservations tab on the left-hand side. Again, this is more of like a rooming list kind of feature that would give you access to manage the reservations that you've booked in the system. If plans change, it's very easy to edit a reservation and add an extra room night or take a room night away. Or if you don't need all the rooms that you did book, you can easily cancel through the software through that rooming list page as well. And then we get into the travel rewards program here. So again, it's bringing, our goal is to bring as much value as we can to our end users. And that is consistent kind of with our model and how we've been growing to the company we are today. So this is a newer program for the EventConnect platform, and we're very excited that we're going to be able to release this as we partner with the TAPS and RedPin program here. And at a high level, really what we're able to bring to you is access to deeply discounted hotel rates through our EventConnect exclusive hotel feed. This will allow you to not only have access to discounted hotel rates when you're traveling to TAPS events, but also anytime you're looking to travel, you'll have a profile in our system that you're able to access this hotel feed. This gives us also the ability, yep, go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, and just pointing out today, thank you for those that joined us on the call. EventConnect was kind enough to offer 300 travel rewards points to each of you to get started. So you'll be getting on your thank you email access on how you figure out how to use those and when you schedule your appointment with Abby. So thank you all for being on the call.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the last thing I would bring home on that travel rewards program here is we're able to give you points for using the system, but also if there is a cancellation in that when you pay that deposit, we're able to provide full value back through this travel rewards program. And then we'll jump into the EventConnect service.
Wonderful. So as mentioned in the beginning of this call, one of the things that I felt, I had a great platform last year to use, but I didn't have this wonderful dedicated service. And as I'm also the convention manager for TAPS, I'm thrilled. I'm sorry we missed this year, but definitely stay tuned for next summer. I just felt that there's a certain size agency that works well with our wonderful TAPS family. And I just felt that EventConnect really hit the mark with their platform and their technology, but the service level is going to be tenfold this year. So a whole new level of dedicated customer service for you to use as you want. You might be so efficient with the technology, you're like, I got this, I don't need to talk to anyone, here I go. But you will have not a rotary that you call in, you end up with someone in some phone bank. You will have Abby and then her team of about 3 or 4 that support her, Tanner as well, that will be there to really be as hands-on as you like, If you are so overwhelmed with work and think, oh my gosh, please help me, just hand it to Abby and Tanner and they will run with it. Or if you just need a few quick questions, you will have accessibility to them to really help you. And so Brandon, tell us about this great team and their specific roles.
Absolutely, yeah. So here at EventConnect, we are very proud of the technology that we're able to bring to the industry. But at the end of the day, we also are very proud of the service that we're able to wrap around the technology and help ensure that everyone that's connected to our partnerships are able to benefit from the software. So you will see our team here that will be solely focused and dedicated to the RedPin and TAPS account from our side here at EventConnect. So you do have myself as the dedicated account manager on the left there, and then we have our account coordinator, Abby Gibson, who's also on the call today. And she is very experienced in club travel management, has been with our company for 4 years and works with all of our VIPs and bigger clubs that go through our system. And then you also have Tanner King, our dedicated team sales advisor, very experienced in helping clubs customize their travel plans wherever they're going and ensuring that he's connecting you with the correct hotels that you fit your needs, wants, and desires when you travel. Also, the other service level that we're able to provide is our EventConnect support team, and that is a team of 3 dedicated members that can help with any software or reservation questions once you have your rooms booked or once you're in the software there.
Definitely. And then, Brandon, we just have a question coming in. Thanks, John. It says, is the deposit refunded if the rooms have been canceled? So Brandon can walk you through that, but it's definitely like a nominal fee of $5 or $10. And basically that cancellation fee gets rolled into your rewards program. So then you can use it on your next booking. So you'll never lose it, but it gives EventConnect more buying power to get your rooms in place. And Brandon, if you could explain that a little bit more in detail.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Kelly. So it's a great question there. And anytime that that deposit paid on a reservation, the reservation is canceled, we are able to give you back full value of that deposit through our travel rewards program. So the points, the charge would be converted into our travel rewards points, and the points would be applied to your account that can be accessed and used for any future reservation that is booked on the EventConnect platform.
Definitely. Any other questions out there? Jump in. We're happy to sort of answer them. As mentioned, this system can be as helpful as you like, but we really encourage you to give it a try. And as we flip to the next page, we'll tell you a little bit about how to engage with Abby. You will be able to, what I suggest, if you have any questions, by all means, in the auto thank you that we send you, you can click onto her calendar and get on there and just sort of lay out your travel plans to her, tell her your pain points, what's worked, what doesn't, or just ask any further questions, and we can walk you through. I think in the end, you know, it is an uncertain year we're going into. I've been very pleased with the last 4 months working with the EventConnect gang. We were gearing up to have blocks for you as far back as baseball, and we unfortunately didn't get to finish out our season last year. So we've got a great team behind you now to support you in whatever way that you would like. So I thanks to Steve and John and Will for giving us this opportunity to speak to you all today. And at RedPin, we're thrilled to be a partner and look forward to working with you on your hotels and marking your calendars for either next June or July for our convention. We're going to take another run at it, and it's really going to be bigger and better with a lot of activities for everyone that I hope you guys can join us. But thanks, TAPS team. Thanks, Brandon and Abby, and please reach out to us and set up your appointment with Abby, and we're standing by to assist. Thank you.
Yeah, we thank the EventConnect team and also Kelly with RedPin and for all that she does. But we're hoping that as many solutions as we find, we're bringing to the membership to help get through the year and help you operate. And again, we do have an understanding of what it's like to be in the schools and trying to make things work. And so hopefully if you partner with the right people, it can kind of lighten the load a little bit. John, you can go ahead and take us out, and thank you again for being part of our webinar today with RedPin Travel.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve. And we have one more question, John, if you'd like me to answer that one before
Yes,
you close us out here.
I was just about to hand that to you.
I read your mind. There you go. Can reservations be made for non-TAPS events from your school? Absolutely. We encourage you to use this platform. If you need to travel, by all means, it's a resource for TAPS, but we're happy if it's your individual travel you need to do, or quite honestly, beyond the championships that we do, if you want to help use our platform to move your team to all the events that you're going to, it is yours to use. So there's no restrictions. And by all means, parents, family are welcome to use it as well. So we encourage you to loop them in, as mentioned, when you have some group blocks, or just give them the link if they ever want to book individually. So thank you for that question.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Folks, thank you for being with us today. Again, you're going to get that follow-up email later this afternoon. It's going to have a link to the recording of this webinar. So if there's anybody on your campus that needs this information, you'll be able to send this on to them. You'll have all that other follow-up information that Kelly mentioned. And if you have any other questions, please email us, info@taps.biz, or you've got Kelly and EventConnect's contact information in there. And you folks enjoy the rest of your day.